第二张图是由 Sentinels 选出的莲华古城，也是少数在这张图会拿出蒂罗的队伍。究竟 Sentinels 能扳回一城吗？还是会让 G2 拿下种子资格呢？
All the difference here for G2, still doubled up, tripled up, trying to find these fast flank, round from the back, Tens is trying to deliver it. Again, low on HP though, 5 just to work with. He's got a contest and tangle with all. See a skirmish popping off, aren't you? Grab net, that's a connection.
Oh, the nade!
And the nade!
He's dead!
Gun! Oh! Barely surviving, still Annihilation was committed and used as well.
They're trying to break him out, but he's dead.
Valen, yeah, I mean, there's no safety there, is there? Absolutely no.
Oh my God!
Whoa! What happened there?
Why did he survive? They shot him out at the last second.
That one you just don't expect.
What is Jonah up to here?
Deep push up.
Doesn't get seen!
He's getting away with it. Murder in action, still wants to hold his ground, but eventually has to concede up that space. Now towards C Mal now. Any sort of hesitancy that might just be towards C. Here's the util, waves of it now. Emanating out, not slowing down as Boombot and a Prowler, but still got a contest. And tangle with this guy, Leaf. Locking it down to us for bang! That rifle aim is sharp from Tens.
Big round.
Real precise. Trent off to the side, might be able to get a cheeky one just barely there, but now alerted to his position.
Still got 2 Prowlers to get through this.
It's a lot to ask for. Might be able to follow it, maybe a bit of luck in question.
8 bullets.
8 bullets. It's all been spent. You need quite a lot to try and do the job here.
4.
Not much left. Doubled up discipline. Sentinels in the face of johnqt. Doesn't matter. Trying to hold it. So okay, Odin spam away. Hey, well, hold on. Paranoia. Maybe getting a bit overzealous there. Still icy. Hello with the nade. What? The sheriff. He's earned himself another one. Oh, here. Rocket. Denied. Tent plucks him out of the sky. Has to come back. And forth we go. G2 swinging out. Only down to the 1 second. He's going to have to pull off a miracle. Satchel pushing him back and away. Another tap as well. Into the smoke. Tracers. Point and click. Adventure game. G2.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's second. The utility usage.
Team TP committed. That's Tens. It's right behind him, actually. Just takes tree control. I see a lot's going to be asked of him. And he will deliver. Paranoia glides through. The prediction is elite.
Icy is just different today. Who is this guy? In the work. There's the lockdown.
They're so ready for this, man. Already with the setup as well. Now the storm's not clear from prior. How do you deal with this? It's 24 seconds on the clock.
They don't have time to get back into this. They just don't.
Entertainment. He has to drop it. I mean, he was going to be holding on to it. A hostage at a time now, and you can get the reinforcements in. G2 flooding back in with the body. Out through the back as well. And it's perfection in motion. Showstopper. Very pretty finish to the round because it's all done and over. G2, we're going to be up to that 6. This is just Molly rebounds, trip dealt with at least, but still with a massive disadvantage. Haunt in their face, baits out the first shot, Annihilation through and over. But there should be no danger. Surely you got to imagine they clear every single possibility still to stand. Sentinels from the brink. And it's only Icy. Just like that, switches around, complete 180 through the wall. Battered away into the corner as well. Could just send it with a pre-aim and a fire. Doesn't expect lead. It's not cleared. He's the one who's finding all of the marks. A lot of space given up. Sentinels just willing now to play this one entirely off-site. Is there ready, at least for the mound spam. Bullets going to be raining down upon them, but do they have anything to stop this one? Nade as well follows through. I see he's got one at least with a connection. Push it through. It's perfection again. G2. Can you praise? Clean up back with the rest of the team now out through B as well. Spotting it again. Second does not have the weapon for the job here. Has to avoid most of these fights coming his way. Space garnered though. Lurks being caught. Jonah P deals with Celsius. Locked down. Any sort of plans to deal with this? All being overlaid. Overlap now. These were the Nightfall. Sentinels pressed away. Knives are out. Tens is catching them. And as well, hearing it, Icy. Sky might be the difference maker. Annihilation, not sure if that's a miss or what, but Leaf now onto the defuse, sticking, and it needs to be presence from Sentinels. They can't just give this one up. Bodies matching him. Leaf has to get off of it. Leaf demolishes it. It might just be fatal. Trent as well being pushed and pressed away here. We're still with a grab net. Locked down. into the corner. Celsius just peeking, taking these fights at just the right timing. It's opportunities presented now to Sentinels, but they have to try and wrap this one up, and they are being picked apart just from the side, but it's only johnqt left to remain, and he can't land the finish.
I mean, that was the first pistol for Sentinels that they've won so far in the series. Nid could catch.
Just a bit of a bait and switch. Actually, TP pass. That's actually committed by
above.
Valin. Oh, he's right to the side. Classic in his hands. Hello. Unawareness. What is going on here?
I'm baffled that Tens didn't get that comm from his teammate. It was right underneath him. Looked like a free kill. How is Valin the one that survives?
No
How is he
way.
continuing to get value?
There's just no chance. The weapons are being handed over. Saving a gun. They don't want to keep the sting in the hands of Celsius. He's going to look for at least a couple of kills here, but they're saving the Bulldog.
You're not even getting super thrilled with damage done here for Celsius, right? The Cypher ult on defense.
Economy's still going to be flourishing here for G2. And it's a round win nevertheless as well. Okay. Almost there with the ace. There's a storm coming here. Camely spotting the one. Grab net. Has to fall over the kill. There's no chance, man. johnqt just spamming away. There is that return of the fire. Damage being done as well. Has slowed this push to a crawl, but G2 now finally committing to it. But they hear the jump on Trent. Accounting for that one, there's a flank. It's finally going to be falling, and speaking of falling, G2 just struggling to really get a handle onto this side. It's a flood attempt. Valin doing the most right now. Touch to the corner to spam the damage. Icy, he's left alone to do it all. 21 health, they just spot the body and jumping around. Classic will do it.
When they got over it before an engagement happened, this time you're going to have one.
This double setup is going to be a nightmare. TP forwards, that catches Valin. It's a trip intentional. Destroys any player that TP's through. Ground it. It's all being followed through. Nasty stuff there by Sentinels. This one aggressively, G2 straight up through into the back of the site, trying to create some space for them as a showstopper now offloaded in response to this pit. Drop down in their faces, not a lot to work with, yet still blindly firing away. Icy cleaned up in the process. Losing players here, but with the pit remaining, johnqt no longer a problem. He's picked off, and with it, the pit will fall. Leaf has to do a lot. A little bit too much to overcome. Trent, slightly ajar, taps away, no way, forcing into the 1v1. And johnqt unable to even get half. Destroy with a horn stick in half and swing to deny.
He's planted for Mound. He throws the horn towards the end, and yeah, that...
Willing to try and fight this one. It's a double, high, low. Needs to be that response. johnqt! And that's a rocket. It whistles straight past. Narrowly avoiding falling. 2 to stand here for G2. Tens. Sliders of off angles here, but a horn not broken for him. He's revealed. Sees now nade. Rebounding into the corner. Trent is so damn low. 11 HP still now. Sticking in easily covered. Icy. He will drop and fall, and a jumping peak again. Here by Sentinels. Make sure they've got plenty of players left to watch this one. Hello, the movement just going slightly ajar. Icy is getting away with murder. Here, johnqt though finally steps up and around. Dodging, juking any sort of util that comes his way. And no more time. You don't want to be saving these guns into the next. You need to get that plant down.
10 seconds left.
There's no chance, right? They're not going to be able to get to the site in that time.
No chance.
TP.
Oh, he's got it!
Oh, he's got it. We play on. Pulling that one from nowhere, and even an ult committed. There's respect being shown by Sen. They want to close this one out. johnqt
johnqt's away.
looking around from behind. johnqt, importance in terms of the fight. Falling around, and one still stands between him and victory. The crowd wants it, chanting away. A bit of spam into the corner will seal his fate. Valin just cowering. Doesn't want to give too much away, and finally, it's claimed. But I'll ignore it, because it's an eye by power race.
johnqt is absolutely the fire starter right now. So many huge moments from him. Whether it be with the classic,
Thinking that this was going to be a lockdown on Sia.
Sassy
You should run.
sees it, catches the contact, lockdown now.
it's breakable with the Odin.
Placed down, thin walls, spamming away and broken. You called it, Anne. Sassy's still able to just hold his ground.
Whoa!
Stand it down.
This is so
annihilation. johnqt just missing the read and the timing on this one, but G2 can be a quirky team in that regard. Rebounds off, but no
They were
connection.
in there. He could have gotten that, but he just chooses to fire it off when he knows they should be hiding.
Yeah, it seems like much better to save that for the next wave of attacking utility. But Zelsis has got them pressed in at the back. Their only escape option here is over towards B, which I'm surprised that SEN are not looking to try to cover.
30
Door's been
seconds
opened wide. Might as well roll out the red carpet.
This looks like it's on Zelsis. Do they read his position over towards B main?
Trips down, here's the plan. It's all happening all at the same
Spike
time here, just trying
planted.
to catch these low timing's potential, just in case there are stragglers from the G2 camp. They've set themselves up now into it. And just in that transitionary period, I mean, johnqt was not ready for a fight there, but seems like neither was Zelsis. He's the one who falls, and this is going to be a save to answer this somehow. Util into their hands, the Prowler at least catching on to that contact. And a kill, it is there. Icy, not able to escape away from this one here. Has to be fast and loose once more from Sentinels, but it has to all come together. G2. Entirely off site, they want to play this one straight away. Winning these fights, Valid brings it a 4v4, time taken away. Paranoia sweeps its way. Tens, the pressure is applied, but his team needs to at least get onto this here. What is the call? Nobody finding it, time is ticking. Options escaping. And Sentinels just can't quite manage it. Kills need to be found, flooding forwards. G2, patience, wins the day.